All right, Mr. Joe Rogan and Kid Rock. Oh my goodness, dude. Joe Rogan. I love this guy, man. Been watching him since like episode like 400 or 500. Been like forever since I can remember. Been watching this guy. I cannot believe this happened. This was one huge Bud Light commercial, in my opinion. I hope Joe Rogan's not paid off by Bud Light. I don't think he is, but there's a small percentage of me that thinks he might be. Kid Rock, my opinion only, I believe you took money for this, dude. Because this is crazy, man. The Joe Rogan Experience turned into the Bud Light Experience, dude. Because this is what happened. So let's get into this a little bit.
So what's it like being the dude who took out Bud Light?
Let's get right to it.
Let's get right to it. We were going to bring a few cases in here for you. Switch sunglasses.
Fuck, I'll drink it. I don't give a shit. Two kinds of beer in this world, cold and free. I like them.
Like, number one, the Kid Rock, you were not the guy that took out Bud Light. It was actually Dylan Mulvaney. I mean, you did add fuel to the fire. I will give you that. And since you did that, I cannot believe that you are doing this now.
Both.
Man,
I was just having fun, to be honest with you. I mean, I was pissed, like, but
yeah,
it wasn't like it was going to wreck my day, let alone my life. I was just kind of like, what the fuck are they doing?
Well,
like,
you
this is
were the
too
straw
fun.
that broke the camel's back.
I became the face of it. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm not the Pied Piper to sit around and think like people follow what Kid Rock does. I just became the face of it.
Yeah, but they kind of.
I'm going to tell you this much, buddy. I mean, I think a lot of people are going to start following you a lot less right now. You probably don't give a shit. You're rich already. I understand that. But a lot of people that, didn't follow your music or follow you actually ended up following you because of your point of view being the same as theirs. So now, since you're making a Bud Light commercial on the Joe Rogan Experience, this looks super bad. It was like, dude, like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't believe in, like cancel culture, all this stuff. But, I mean, you did this for a reason. You got upset. You took a machine gun. You lit up a bunch of cases of Bud Light. And a lot of people felt that way too. You did what a lot of people felt like. And at the same time, you did it. You decided to do it, and now you're backtracking. Why are you backtracking? Did you get paid? Like, I just don't get it. Like if you just want to forget about it, let it blow over, then just don't talk about it no more, But don't try to, try not to swear here, but don't be kissing peepees of Bud Light, right now after all this stuff happened. It just doesn't look good, man. Does not look good, and it's horrible. All right, this is super interesting too because like these comments he just made, like I could not believe it really, but let's just listen to this.
Listen, man, when you got so upset that you were fucking machine gunning,
Throwing a tantrum with a machine gun.
Like you see, this is what I don't get, man. Like you know what I mean? Like now you're saying you threw a tantrum. Like you didn't throw a tantrum. You disagree with something so strongly that you wanted to voice your opinion, and you believed in that shit so strongly. And you telling this story, you had everybody that worked on your little farmhand or whatever get every single case of Bud Light that you had. You brought it out to the shooting range in your field, and you took a machine gun and you lit them up. That's how strongly you felt about something. So something that you felt so strongly about before, now you're trying to tell me you threw a temper tantrum on it, bro? I don't buy it, my man. I just don't buy it. You had to get some kind of monies, bro. I don't buy it. All right, he's talking about he ran to the CEO at the UFC, was started talking to him, then he invited him over to Tennessee to his house, and he came, so let's just listen to this.
Actually down in Texas doing some hunting. And I'm like, we talk, and I'm not going to share all our conversation. That'd probably be inappropriate, but I'm like, dude, you seem like somebody I'd fucking be friends with, that I'd hang out with. He's like, you would, that's what I'm saying. And I'm like, I'll come to Nashville. Come visit me. He fucking did.
That's awesome.
Came with his top team. Fucking, we broke bread, got fucked up on Bud Light, we fucking bowled, like, did all this fun shit. And we had a good meeting beforehand, trying to think if there's something I could do with.
All right, so many red flags here, buddy. Okay, so you got along with the dude. Then why did he come by himself to your house to Nashville and hang out with you? Why did he bring his team? Why did you guys have meetings? What I mean? All this shit. Why did you pitch him ideas of what you could do? Like, all this sounds to me like meetings to come up with a way to pay you to try to fix their brand. Like all this stuff you're saying, and you want me to believe that they didn't pay you no money? They just came out there with the team to talk to you, to, bounce ideas off each other, and now all of a sudden, like, you're sticking up for Bud Light? Like, man, I just don't get, I would seriously rather appreciate if you just came out and said, hey, man, I took a damn chuck. I don't want these people to lose their jobs. So let me see if I could do some damage control here and fix the company as best as I can. And I guarantee you still people would not buy the damn beer. And this is going to be the beautiful part about the whole situation, that Shane Gillis, you, Joe Rogan could have Bud Light commercials on his JRE Experience. UFC could post their stuff, and I guarantee you that it's not going to affect people not buying this beer because that's how pissed off people are. So you know what, Bud Light could go waste their money all they want, but it's not going to help them. Now he's going to start getting into like about Budweiser and how people work for the company and so on, why it's a bad thing, blah, 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 blah.
You know what I mean? They fucked up. And when you get to the grassroots of it, that's what they did. And there's so many people that work for that company, and you know all the stuff they've done. We don't have to be a broken record here.
It's a great company.
Right. And
They've done amazing things. Anheuser-Busch is an amazing charitable company that they do a lot of great things.
Yeah, and I dug into that, and I was educated on it. Even before Dana called me about his deal and things like that, you know, people discussed with me. You know, I did.
All right, so so what about the whole time, like, you know, through the jab session, what happened through left, you know, canceling anybody that had, you know, views opposing them, people that lost their jobs, they got doxxed, businesses closed. All this stuff is okay, right? And who's over here fighting for these people or trying to get these people back money or doing any of that stuff? Nobody, because these people are not rich and they can't throw money, you know, for people, like famous people to advertise for them. So it's okay when all this stuff happens to everybody else that's on, it's like, I don't even want to say the right because, like, technically I'm forced to be on the right because, like, literally, and like what I should be is like center. That's where I believe I am. But because, like, I'm just tiny bit, like, right leaning, I'm like labeled right, you know what I mean, which is completely crazy because, like, it's just so unfair because any opinion that you have that doesn't match with their crazy opinions, you're automatically like a Nazi right winger. Like, I don't even give a shit no more. Call me whatever you want. I'm gonna have my, you know, my opinions, my beliefs. Doesn't even matter. But back to this fact, yes, okay, you're naming all these things that Bud Light did good, or people are gonna lose jobs. But what about all the people that already lost their jobs? What about everybody's lives that got screwed up because of crazy shit that happened for how long? What about all the people that, you know, wouldn't get the jab and lost their jobs? Like, what about all that stuff? Like, talk about that, bro. Who cares about Bud Light? Bud Light's over, bro. It's done, dude. Their numbers are not going to come back. If they do come back, it's going to take a long damn time, dude, before people forget about it. And by then, they already lost enough money to where, like you said, they got a good spanking. They deserved it, and they learned their lesson. But let them learn their lesson. Their lesson's not done yet. All right, here's some more stuff he's saying.
So you can,
Dumb as fuck.
and by the way, I'm not into fucking boycotts and cancel culture. Like sending someone a message, okay, or when they're targeting our children, shit like that. Like, you know, there's a fine line there, but ultimately, I'm not fucking into cancel culture. It's just kind of like, what the fuck?
But it's not cancel culture, man. Like, yeah, I understand you're not into that stuff, but like, you're the one who put fuel on the fire. You blew this up, right? And just because you did that, if somebody didn't want to drink Bud Light, they won't drink it. But obviously, it touched a nerve on people because it struck, you know, their belief system, so they decided to do it. So just like I said, man, if they learn their lesson, they want to do whatever they want to do, let it go. Don't talk about it no more, and let it go. But you're not, and why are you not? That's what I want to know. Like, there had to be a check written somewhere for this to be happening because this is crazy. And here's the part where the Joe Rogan Experience straight turned into a Bud Light commercial, man. This is what got me. Like, this was way too much here.
Here we go. Let's go.
Were we really drinking Bud Lights?
Maybe Shane Gillis should
Watch
jump
how
out
much
from
shit I
behind
get
under
for
the
this.
table and shit.
I don't give a fuck. Why do you get Bud Lights here, by the way?
Shane.
Oh, Shane Gillis?
He's on the podcast
Oh,
all
did
the
I
time.
tell you these fucking smartasses? You know,
I could have listened to this whole podcast and just been like, okay, maybe Kid Rock feels bad. Maybe Joe Rogan feels bad. You know, people really losing their jobs, all this shit. But this right there, man, this just looks like a damn commercial. And you can't tell me anything else to make me believe that. I don't give a shit what you tell me. I will not believe otherwise. This right there is just crazy, bro. Like, this made them look like not like a reliable source. Like, this just made them look bad. This looks like a damn Bud Light commercial, dude. This is crazy. Like, this whole, like, everything that was said, like, I just forget about it because this right there just fucking ruined everything. This is just straight up a Bud Light commercial, nothing more. And this is why the 1 or 2 or 3% of me thinks that Joe Rogan did get a check. I don't want to believe it, so most of me thinks it doesn't. And this is why I definitely think Kid Rock, you know, got a check because this is nuts.